Hi, this is a demonstration to show how the DVW Alteryx BW Write tool can be used to write data from Alteryx back into the SAP BW data warehouse. Let's start in the Alteryx designer, adding an SAP Logon Tool into the canvas and able to establish connectivity to our BW system. If we ping, then we can see that connectivity is established, and now we use the BW Write tool to enable us to configure which object we wish to write back into. The tool is located here in the Write Tools toolbar. We drag it into the canvas and we select the object type that we want to write back to in BW. In this case, I've selected an InfoCube, and we see that we're presented with a list of the cubes that are available. And when I select one, I get the detail of the structure of that cube, including the info objects I need to give values for in my write. So next thing to do is to add some input, and I connect that to the data anchor on the tool. This is a standard Alteryx input tool, so I just need now to tell the tool where my data sits. And in this case, I'm going to use an Excel spreadsheet to simulate my planning data. But of course, we could use an Alteryx workflow and maybe the predictive analysis tools to create data ready for planning. You can see my data here, and I'll go back now into the Write tool and confirm that my mappings are correctly aligned. Of course, I can use the tool here to configure them if they're not. And also I can configure process change to run within the BW system before and after the load, in order to, in this case, to open up the cube for planning and close it again after we've completed the load. And you can also trigger events in the BW system in the same way. So I've now run the workflow. That's now loading that data, and as you can see, it's run a couple of process chains before and after. So let's go across into the BW system and see what's happened. And if we look at the cube here, we can manage that cube, and we see that a new request has been added with our records fully updated into the cube. So that's how data can be written into a BW cube from within Alteryx. I hope that was interesting, but if you'd like to learn more, please come to our website at dvwanalytics.com.